Sophie Sierra stood in front of the full-length mirror of her new Los Angeles condo, the golden California sun bathing her in light. The reflection staring back at her wasn't the girl who had left England months ago, clinging to love and uncertainty. No, this Sophie was different, sharpened by heartbreak, tempered by betrayal. In her hand, her phone buzzed for the third time in 5 minutes. Messages poured in from friends, fans, and even family back home. "Have you seen it?" they asked. "Rob with her?" Sophie clenched her jaw. She had seen it. Everyone had. There, splashed across every gossip site and 90-Day Fiancé fan page, was Rob Warne, her supposed fiancé, looking very cozy with an unexpected cast member, Tiffany Franco. Tiffany, of all people. The woman who had just gotten out of her own stormy relationship and had sworn off men altogether, or so Sophie thought. The betrayal burned. But Sophie had learned one thing during her time on reality TV. Heartbreak could be a brand, and brand building meant opportunity. It was time for a major move. By the following morning, Sophie was already brainstorming. She refused to be another discarded ex of the 90-Day Fiancé universe. She would pivot, hard. "You're gonna think I'm crazy," Sophie told her manager, Liz, over a video call, her eyes alight with energy, "but I want to launch my own fashion line. Right here. Right now." Liz arched an eyebrow. "Fast. Aggressive. I like it." Fast was the point. If Rob and Tiffany were going to parade their cozy connection in public, Sophie would match them headline for headline. But she wouldn't just be seen, she would be respected. "I'm thinking, luxury streetwear," Sophie continued, pacing her living room. "Designed by me. Manufactured here in LA, authentic. Edgy. And most importantly, profitable." Liz smiled knowingly. "If you're serious, we start today." That afternoon, Sophie walked into a sleek downtown loft. Her first meeting with potential investors and collaborators. The room smelled of new leather and ambition. A dozen faces turned as she entered, most of them already familiar with her from TV. "You've got the name," said Marcus, a venture capitalist specializing in celebrity brands. "You've got the timing, the headlines are practically writing themselves." Sophie nodded. She wasn't naive, she knew they were investing in her scandal as much as her style. But she would give them something bigger. Real success. "Let's do it," Sophie said, her voice steady. Meanwhile, across town, Rob Warne sat in a cafe, his arm lazily draped around Tiffany Franco. The flashes of paparazzi cameras barely registered with him anymore. "You think she'll retaliate?" Tiffany asked, sipping her latte. Rob shrugged. "Maybe. But it's not like we did anything wrong." Tiffany arched a skeptical eyebrow. "The world doesn't see it that way." Rob smiled darkly. Part of him didn't care. Sophie had been too much, too many expectations, too MUC.